Hi everybody, this is Jen from cookiescupcakesandcardio.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a New Year's Eve cupcake complete with a ball drop at the top. This is a really fun one to make, so let's get started. What we're going to need are these silver dragées, they're called. This pastel colored, just like confetti sprinkles. We're going to be also using this white sanding sugar, and then chocolate, teal, and vanilla buttercream. Over here for our colors, you can use any color of fondant, but I'm just going to be using the pink, the purple, and the orange fondant. We're going to be using gum paste as well, cake pops, any kind of cupcake that you want. We're going to be using these Ateco number cutters and some Wilton piping gel. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out my numbers with the gum paste because I want to give them enough time to dry so that they're hard. So I'm just going to cut my numbers here, pressing down evenly. So obviously for 2014, doing it this one, and like that. And then you can do as many as you want for all your cupcakes. And then just peel these parts, the extra part away, like this. And then you're just going to want to set them aside and just let them dry just like that. The next thing I want to do is to roll out my fondant. I'm just going to show you with the purple fondant what to do. So I'm just using just a regular roller here. And I'm just going to cut a thin piece, just like that. And what I'm going to do in order to get these streamers is I'm just going to wrap it around this little small fondant tool. You could use anything small that's round. You don't even have to. You can try to curl them like just on the board if you want to. So I'm just wrapping around like that. Now you can leave it like that to dry, but if you've got a lot to do, you can just like work it off the end, just like that, and then just leave that, and that will dry. So I'm going to do it with my other colors and get them all hardened, and then I'll be back to show you the next step. To add a little bit more pizzazz to these numbers, once they're hardened, I'm going to take a paintbrush and my piping gel, and I'm just going to cover the top with a really thin layer of piping gel. It's going to act as a little bit of a glue to press on some of these clear sprinkles. So I'm just going to take it, turn it upside down, and just kind of rub it in, make sure they're all covering there, and then take it out, and just adds a little bit more kind of sparkle and prettiness to the numbers. So I'm going to do the rest of them, and then I'll show you the next step with the cake pops. So what I'm going to do with the cake pop is very similar to what I did with the numbers. So I'm going to cover it with the piping gel. Now you can put a second coat of chocolate onto your cake pop if you want to, and then put it into the sprinkles when the chocolate is still wet. I just found that kind of got a little bit messy, and with the piping gel it's nice and clear, and so you can't see any mess. Like, it just kind of hides everything really well. So once I've got it covered, I'm going to put it into the sanding sugar here, just like that. And then I'm going to take one of the dragées, put a little bit of piping gel on the bottom of it, and then just put it on the top, just like that. So the next step is to put the buttercream topping onto the cupcake. So I'm just using my teal here, just going around and building up into the center and going like that. Then I'm going to take my cake pop and I'm just going to put it right into the center and push all the way through into the cake. The last step is to assemble our cupcake. So I'm just going to place my numbers around. I want them to kind of stand up nice and tall, like that. If you're in doubt at all, you can totally just press them into the buttercream. That's no problem. And, oopsies. It's a little finicky work here. So we've got our numbers set up there. And then we're going to take some sprinkles or some of our confetti and just put it on here. We want it to look like Woohoo, we're having a fun party. And our streamers, put lots on. You want to make sure that they're dry before you put them on so they don't kind of just lose their curl. So there you go. So I'm going to do a couple more in the other colors and I'll be back to show you all of them finished. So there you go, everybody, how to make ball drop New Year's Eve cupcakes. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. It was a fun one to do. You could do this for any sort of occasion. You could even customize it for a birthday party. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you again next time.